I look like if Rosie O'Donnell was having a vicarious hot girl summer. I tell people my phone screen is cracked so that they know I won't spend money to fix myself either. I'll especially show you, sir. You're gonna love it. Oh my gosh. Has anyone here ever met someone through an app? Yeah? Okay. I'm in good company though. I met a guy through an app. Lyft. I was his driver. I know, awkward. He was drunk and he had to sit in the back, and when he's sitting in the back, he looks at me and he's just like, oh my god, you're so gorgeous. I should have came in this car sooner. But keep in mind, he was drunk, and when he sobered up, I told him, like, no, you said, oh my god, you're so gorgeous, I should have came in you sooner. There's a difference. This guy looked like the doppelganger to the actor that plays Jake from State Farm. There was a time where I wanted to bring him to events like football games, basketball games, baseball games, because he looks like the doppelganger so much that I thought it would be a fun idea to pretend that we're doing a State Farm social media marketing stunt in order to get in for free. I decided not to because I was afraid at the time that somebody would deny us entry and be like, well, I don't like how State Farm handled those house fires. There was another guy I dated, and he got way too concerned about how I text. All I said was, what up? That's a gender-neutral thing to say in English. But this guy, he was just like, you cannot say what up. That's too masculine. I'm the masculine one. I should say the masculine stuff. And I texted this guy at the time, buddy, I don't know if you're aware, but this current administration said gender begins at conception. So technically, you're my girlfriend. It was your last comment. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. How are you guys enjoying me?
You're hilarious.
Love you.
I'm just a nervous person. I've been nervous ever since I got fired from a sales job. And then other people in my company got fired as well. And then this one guy that I was co-workers with, he was just sitting in the corner after he got fired. And he's just like, well, it's a it. If I don't take this shot, I never will. There's just nothing left to lose now. And that's when he got up and kissed me! I took 2 losses that day. Has anyone here ever used Instacart or only Four? Okay. Even the people that use Instacart are poor. So I've shopped for Instacart, and do you know how many people have ordered diapers and alcohol in the same batch? I'm just the one that puts it on the conveyor belt, and the cashier is judging me. She's like, you're a neglectful mom. I'm like, this isn't for me. I had to get off of Instacart because one time I went all the way out to Scottsdale, which failed. I went out to Scottsdale to drop off these groceries for a person that lived in a luxury apartment. And I got denied entry. The security guard judged me for being a delivery driver, and she's just doing her job, and thank God, but she's just like, you can't come in and use the elevator and go up to 18 or whatever. because delivery drivers are not allowed in the building at a certain time. The person has to come down and meet you. So I tell it to the customer, and the customer gets pissed at me. The customer's like, I paid for delivery and I expected delivery treatment. What must I do to get the delivery treatment? And I'm just like, buddy, have you tried living in a house? This guy had the audacity to contact Instacart customer support. Muhammad specifically. And my batch was just canceled and I was only paid $5. And I was stuck with the groceries. I took them home with me. Because I was struggling to eat and I was just behind the wheel driving and also drinking like, this is some BS! How old is everybody here? Old? Okay. 10? Oh, you shouldn't even be here. Now we got a grown-up, you 10-year-old. I'm not your babysitter. I feel like Chavo Rono all the time. Like, no kids! I don't want kids! Not here. No, I asked because my generation is so fixated on nostalgia. Like, I grew up with Disney Channel, and Disney Channel was obsessed with fame and fortune, and then people that are younger than me are obsessed with TikTok, and it's also about fame and fortune, but in a different way. It's just that I've never experienced a president saying we can't have Disney Channel because Hannah Montana is stealing our data. And speaking of Disney Channel, one of their breakout stars off of Disney Channel is Sabrina Carpenter. Are we aware of her, guys? Yeah, she's a fun pop star, and she does commercials where she was advertising beer products, and she's like, we all deserve a better brand, or whatever. And I think she should do more commercials. It would be so fun to write a Sabrina Carpenter commercial, for me personally. Because I would love for her to be all short and sweet, up to a camera, and just be like, I'm Sabrina Carpenter, and I love wonderful pistachios. Because I know a thing or two about busting a nut, which is my hands. If you have Instagram, you can find me on Instagram at Kate Borrell Comedy. Maybe